Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, Jewelry Forever at jewelryforever.ca, and Beautified by Romina. Enjoy the show.
Broadcasting live from Glenmore Record Studios in Toronto, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, your Sunday morning talk show with interesting guests, live musical performances, and the most fun you can fit in your coffee cup. Hosted by Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 232.
232.
Wow.
232.
It's still weird that we're in the 200s, Regine.
I know.
But hi, people. Welcome. Episode 232 of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. I am your host, the one, the only, Scott Dion Brown, and I'm joined by the greatest co-host in all the galaxy. The one, the only.
Regine Alaina. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy, let's say Galaxy Sunday.
Galaxy
everyone.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Also, I just wanted to say, this has nothing to do with Galaxy or anything, but Toronto Argonauts last night just went 6-0.
Oh.
They won last night. They've won 6 in a row.
Nice.
They haven't done that since 1935.
Argos jersey.
Yeah, 1935. I probably should.
Yeah,
I wanted to wear some.
Maybe
I felt
next year.
summery. Anyway, Argos. That's awesome. Regine,
Yeah.
this has been a very pageant-filled weekend.
I know. I'm so tired.
Last night,
I'm so glad you brought it up.
yeah, Regine and I last night were both at the
Little Miss.
Little Miss PIDC and Miss PIDC, Miss Philippines PIDC pageants.
Congratulations to all of the winners.
Yes.
As you all, if you have been following us, know that we had some of the Miss Philippines PIDC girls on here, and happy to announce that Kyla won.
Kyla Enriquez.
Yeah.
First crown since 2019, because the last time the pageant happened was 2019. Obviously, something happened the last few years. It's back 2023.
And the Little Miss, number 7. I don't remember.
I don't either. I wasn't gonna.
I thought you.
Congratulations to you as well.
Yes, congratulations to all 14 amazing little girls and women. I mean, it's hard. I was a judge, and I don't know how the littles did, because it was hard to judge the littles because they were all so good.
Yep. They're I guess they must do it on purpose, but for like the Little Miss, those gowns are huge.
Massive.
It's like it's just like tulle, and there's just like a little head coming out the top.
Yeah.
It's just like they were so wide.
And they were all like perfectly, beautifully made, and I can tell a lot of them are from the Philippines. And then the Miss, I'm glad I was, like, at first I was like, I don't want to judge Little Miss anymore. And then the Miss went on, and I was like, I am so glad I judged the Little Miss, because I could not do that.
It was pretty cool, and the crowd was so loud. I don't know if it was
My
just
ears
that
still
venue
hurt.
specifically, but like it was so loud. It was also boiling hot. I was sweaty. I decided to wear my tux because it's a fancy night, but it was boiling.
I'm glad I brought 2 outfits, because I sweat through one of them.
Yeah. So it was a long day. But anyways, congratulations. It's awesome. Miss Philippines PIDC pageants are back.
Congratulations.
And the pageant continues because the Galaxy International Pageant is coming up.
I can't believe, I feel like I was just there.
I mean, when were you last there?
August of last year.
So, I mean, it's not that long ago.
I know. And now
And here it is
see
back.
that they're all going back, and this time I can't speak English today. This time, Galaxy Internationals is back in Orlando, Florida.
And so we have here today in
Part 1.
studio, part 1, yeah.
Yes.
So it's like, anyway, half roughly of the team? Half, yeah?
Yeah.
Of Team Canada Galaxy in studio. Shall we meet them, Regine?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, say hello to 5 members of Team Canada Galaxy. Here they are. Hello.
Hi. All right, so can we get you all, because I know all of you, to introduce yourselves, starting with Little Miss?
Yeah. Yep.
Introduce
yourself.
Hi, my name is Tara. I'm 7 years old.
Hi, Tara. And you are who? What's your title?
My name is Harmon. I'm 7 years old.
You're little?
Little Miss Galaxy Canada 2022.
Perfect.
And who's next to our Little Miss Galaxy Canada?
I'm Leah, your Miss Preteen Galaxy Canada, and I'm 11 and turning 12 in December. And my platform is autism awareness, as my sister has it and struggles with it every day.
Amazing.
And next.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm Tatiana Pompey Happy, Junior Miss Galaxy Canada. I'm turning 15 this year.
Ooh.
And yeah.
Perfect.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Shaunelle Gregory, Ms. Galaxy Canada, and I'm passionate about bringing awareness on mental health as well as inclusion and accommodations for people living with disability, because I myself am legally blind.
Amazing. Such a powerful message. And who are you?
So my name's Denise Garrido, and I'm Mrs. Galaxy Northern Canada 2023. The title's changed, several times throughout the last couple of years, but I'm so excited to be here with the crew, finally.
Yeah, well, first off, welcome all of you. I know this is all of yours except for Denise's first time here on the show. Have you been on the show?
Yeah.
And Tatiana,
Tanya's been on here
Tatiana's
before.
been on the show many times. But it's so nice to be with all of you. I mean, I haven't seen some of you since you won the crowns back in September of 2022. What has your reign been like? Anyone want to start? Anyone can go.
I'll start. It's been a very stressful.
Oh.
Yes. But it's been very fun getting sometimes I get to see them, but not very often. But it's been very fun to talk to some of the people that haven't done pageants. And I've worked very hard, and I'm very happy that I got it this year because I feel like I worked really hard for this, and my reign has been honestly stressful and amazing. I think just stressful more because it's almost here.
Yeah.
But I'm a little bit scared and very happy to finally be competing again.
Okay, let's pause for a second. I forgot to mention, I don't know if you know this, Scott. So all of these women have been waiting and tried so many years to get to Galaxy Internationals. Denise and I won the same year, so she's had a long reign. So I'm really excited for her. Shaunelle, Tatiana, and Leah, they all competed and have all been runner-ups. So like my story, have all been runner-ups and won the title finally. And Tara has actually been waiting for many, many years to be old enough to compete in Little Miss, because her sister Nicole won our year in 2020. And Tara's just been waiting to be Little Miss for so long. So this group of girls, they must be really excited.
And now it's finally here.
Yeah.
It's finally here. So when is it? When is the happening? When are you guys leaving?
August 20th, I'm pretty sure, is when we go.
Yeah, we leave on the 20th.
Yeah.
And then the finals is the Saturday after that.
Coming soon.
Wow. So how are the preparations going? What are you guys doing to get yourselves ready?
Our training, so our interviews, and then walk. I'm cramming it closer so I don't forget anything. So this week is when I start going crazy training. So that's what I'm doing.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to really crunching it in the gym. I was talking to you, Regine, saying that I had put on a little bit of weight. So I'm definitely trying to work on that just so I can feel like my best self going into competition. And then definitely I've been working with a coach, Kesey. She was actually Miss Universe top 5. Yeah, she was top 5. I think 2017. So that's been really fun. And obviously practicing interview, just trying to be the most well-rounded contestant I can be going in. But I'm really excited. And I think that's really how I'm feeling about it going forward.
Awesome.
Cool. How do you guys prepare? So last night.
You totally you asked them all a question.
Oh, is everybody giving an answer? Oh, okay. Who's going next? Who's going next? Yeah.
Well, I've been working on interview and walks with Regine. Every week I do a call with her, and we work on interview and sometimes walk. And even my dance studio let me to work on my walk in the studio at some points.
Cool.
So I also do that with Regine. And with the help from Cindy, we get our dresses, and she has to approve them.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's a process, right?
Yeah.
Because
And
you got to plan, you got to meet with designers and figure out what your outfit's going to be. You get it back. Is this good enough? Cindy gives us her opinion, and then you might need to change it.
Well, I guess, Denise, can I just jump in real quick? So you've been preparing since 2020, and there's been the pandemic and all of that has happened. So how have you been preparing mentally? And I mean, physically, congratulations, you are expecting. How have you been preparing? I want to say mentally, because it's going to be a lot.
Well, for me, it's definitely been a roller coaster because it was actually September 2019 when we competed and we got the 2020 title. And so as soon as that pageant was done, I'm like, okay, well, like, just the momentum was there and I continued on. Then pandemic hit, and pandemic took a toll on everybody. And I know for myself, just it kind of brought out the good and bad in people, and it kind of it took a mental toll on me as well. So like for a while I kind of retracted, like just to self-protect. And then I slowly started emerging again, started finding creative ways to do things that weren't live, and so doing it from a virtual point of like standpoint. And then it's just, you know, you do your best. Your best every day is different, but as long as you know you're doing your best. And so for me, I just, based on what life was throwing at me, I would just, you know, maneuver that. And now most recently, like this year was the official year, I'm going to Galaxy, and I have a bump, so it's now working with it, right? The whole outfit is like that's an evolving thing. So I couldn't really pick an outfit because I'm like, I don't know how big my belly's gonna be. I just knew I just needed everything stretchy. So that's kind of what it's been for me, is just now like last minute kind of finding things that are gonna fit, and just letting everything else just be what it is.
Awesome.
Actually. Yeah.
How about you, little miss? How have you been preparing?
Yes, I've been doing interview for a long time, and I've been getting new clothes for the interview, the party stuff.
Awesome. And your sister's been helping you a lot, right?
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
We've been practicing the walks.
Hang on, I'm going to check her mic for a second. I don't know if it's quiet. Does it feel quiet?
It does. I think it's just the microphone needs to go closer to her.
Adjust you a little bit here. Talk now.
Hi.
You just got to project your voice, okay?
Can you hear her better now?
A little bit.
How's this?
Say hello.
Hi.
Much better.
Okay, we got it. We're good. All right, continue.
Awesome. So that's great. I guess, Tara, for you, what is it like since, you know, your sister was an international queen? How do you feel the pressure?
Yes. I was waiting too long. I wasn't patient at all to wait to go in pageant, but now I am.
Awesome. We have another min coming to internationals.
That's right. So I guess you were you able to learn a lot from your older sister as you watched what she did?
She's gonna be really honest right now. Go ahead.
She is practicing walks with me without Regine, doing a lot of stuff for me to win.
Great.
Yeah, when Tara and I do our calls, Nicole is in the background making sure that Tara is paying attention.
Excellent. That's very good. One thing I noticed last night, this was what I was going to ask before, was just just standing upright with like perfect posture. And like my shoes didn't even have like a heel. I mean, they had, you know, like a dress shoe heel. But like just doing that for any amount of time, like my back was really hurting by the end of the day. Do you guys have to like, do you train for that at all? Like how do you prepare for just that, the length of time you have to be holding this position?
Well, that's why, like everyone was mentioning, the importance of practicing their walk, because by practicing it, you're engaging those muscles. I mean, you could go to the gym, do extra back exercises to like, you know, strengthen that so it holds itself back. But just by practicing, you're strengthening that. So, you know, the key is put in the hours because it's going to pay off.
Also, I think to add, just finding things that, or outfits that make you comfortable
Yeah.
also can definitely help with making sure your posture, because if you're feeling tenseness in your feet, maybe you're not wearing the appropriate shoe, for example, you know, you're not going to be focusing on what you need to be focusing. So finding attire that fits you well, at least as the best it can fit you, is, I think, crucial to also contributing to making sure that your posture is good.
Makes sense. So I guess it all goes into, I guess, preparation then. You want to make sure, find out if there's, you know, so it's not something like you don't want to buy a pair of shoes like right before you go and then just wear them for the first time, right?
You got to work those in.
Yeah.
Definitely work those in.
Yeah, that's a foolish question, Scott.
Well, yeah. I mean, so just because yesterday, like I was, you know, I'm like,
Was this
I'm not
your
even,
first time wearing those shoes yesterday?
second, but not for that was the first time wearing them for a long
That's
time.
why.
I wore them to a wedding, and then I wore them yesterday, but because I was hosting the 2 pageants, it was like,
Understanding.
Understanding.
I was like, I need to go. Like, so that's why I found, like, every time there was a moment, like when there was, they had like a portion where the contestants had a, what is it, the videos they play, the, what is it, social awareness videos. So it was a whole segment of like all 7 candidates, just videos. I'm like, I'm going to sit down. And I like went backstage and I just like plopped down and waited. I'm
It's
like,
true. Every time I would go backstage, Scott was on the couch.
on the couch with my eyes closed. Yeah.
Beat up.
Yeah.
Because it it takes a toll. And I think it is maybe just those shoes. They're probably not. I got them on Amazon. I don't know.
That's why.
Never tried them before you
That's
got them,
why.
right?
Oh my goodness. I kind of want to go back to the first question.
Yeah.
I know Tatiana already answered it, and then Scott jumped in.
Yeah.
How has your reign been so far?
It has been stressful too, figuring out our flights and getting all of our outfits ready, but it also has been an amazing year, and I also get to bond with them even more every time we get to meet up.
It's awesome. How about you, little miss? How has your reign been?
I've been sad because I couldn't go outside, but sometimes we go to shopping or swimming.
How has your reign? So since you won the title, how has your life changed?
I've been really happy.
Mm-hmm.
I get to meet new people,
Mm-hmm.
and there's people that support you when you go on stage, and like Regine, and all of your friends.
Yeah, that's a great
Yes.
answer. How about our senior queens? How has your reigns been?
Well, my reign has been really good. I'm happy. It's been a dream come true, really. So I really can't complain. Really meeting new people, networking, meeting these girls and getting to do appearances with them has really been a blast. Obviously, there's moments of stress, of course, like making sure your garments are coming in on time, money, crunching in all the dollars to get what you need and all that stuff. But overall, I've really been enjoying it. I can't wait to go and just show the judges what I got and just have that experience. You know, it's been fun, and it's something I've been working for a long time. Like you mentioned, I was a first runner-up. So I'm just looking forward to just, getting there and doing it.
Yeah. No.
How about you, Denise?
Yeah, so my reign, like I mentioned, it was like a roller coaster because of the times that we went through as well. But I mean, every time, especially like live, that's where just the joy comes out. You're around people. The energy is so different when you're around people. When I get to do events with fellow queens, even more fun, right? It's very bonding. And there is like, the stress of when you're trying to prepare for something, but there's 2 types of stresses. There's the negative stress and eustress, which is the good stress, which means you care enough, you're pushing yourself, and that's where you actually improve yourself. So you know what? It's a good stress that you're going through, because at the end of this, you're going to be so much stronger, regardless of the final outcome of the pageant. So go team.
Yeah, go Team Canada.
Yeah. A little bit of stress. It like focuses you a little bit. Like we talked about it. Who do we have on when somebody was asking about if singers still get nervous when they go on stage?
That was last week.
Was that last week? It's all bleeding
That
together.
was with Pearlie.
When was
and
that? Back then?
Lisa.
Yeah, but
Grace.
there is that little bit of stage fright that you feel that I think it's a good feeling, because it focuses you and
Do you all
harnesses
get stage fright still?
Not as much anymore, but
Yeah.
like backstage before I go on, like even before I go on stage, I'm like, I'm fine. I got this. I don't think I'm nervous at all. But then when I'm about to step on stage, I get like the butterflies in my stomach. But when I'm on stage, it goes away.
Because you're also a competitive dancer, right?
Yeah.
How about the other girls? Do you still get, because I feel like we've all been doing pageants for so long. Do you still get stage fright?
Yeah, it's the moment before you set foot on stage. It's just like, it's starting, right? And it's just that adrenaline, and you need that adrenaline, right, to get you going. Yeah, you hear stories like Scott was mentioning of, professional speakers and performers who've been doing it their whole life, and just before they get on, it's just that little bit of that adrenaline kicks in, but it's because you care, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous-sided. It's like nervous and excited. It's just like, obviously you're putting yourself in a position to be judged, so obviously there's that nerves there, but then it's like, you're doing this for a reason, like at least I do, so when you know why you're doing what you're doing, it's like it kind of like just fades to the background. And also I guess it kind of helps that I can't see what's happening. To be completely honest, it's like, what am I scared of? I can't see anyone, like it's pitch black out there. So I think that definitely helps with me not having as much nerves as maybe some of you girls might. But yeah, I love it. It's great.
Tati?
A little bit, but like I think the most nerve-wracking part is either interview or if you have an onstage question, because onstage questions are like terrifying for me. I don't know why, but like they're not my favorite at all. Yeah, but walking, not so much. I love walking. Yes.
Oh, we know. We know.
When you're when you have to do an onstage the Q&A, is there something you do to prepare for it mentally, or is there something you tell yourself, or how do you what goes through your mind when you're about to do a Q&A portion?
I think like just focusing on like if you already get the question before, not so much going off like what you like been practicing, but like just speaking like from your heart. But like I kind of like just stare at nobody else except for I pick one person or like the judges, and I like talk to them, and that's all, and I don't look at anybody else.
That makes sense. So you kind of almost don't even think about the actual audience. You're more just I'm talking to one person or whatever.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I remember I used to when I like play with my band.
Yeah.
In the earlier days, I used to have the same problem. I get really nervous of all these people, so I had just the habit of looking kind of over them, because what I didn't want to do is like look down, because I felt that would look like, but yeah, you sort of don't look at anyone. So
I noticed that when you performed yesterday, when you sang, you either looked up to the side or looked down.
Yeah, I mean, although yesterday that was more. I was probably either looking. I was probably looking down just to look at my guitar, and I actually from the stage, I couldn't actually really even see anyone. So because now actually I don't really get nervous looking at people anymore. I kind of something changed where I almost like doing it. But yesterday specifically, it was such a weird lighting situation. There were really bright lights right above, and it was like. I couldn't see anyone. Maybe I could see the judges, maybe. So that happens too sometimes.
I just wanted to point out, so I know that there are a bunch of people, some of the parents, some of the queens who are not here with us are watching live right now.
Yep.
So if you have any comments or questions for our queens, make sure you put them in the live chats, and we are more than happy to read them out for them.
Yeah. And also if you're watching, guys, make sure you hit the like button and all that stuff. So we should talk. So the pageant's coming up. You guys are getting ready, but let's try to get to know you guys each a little bit. So what are some things that you guys? I don't know. What do you guys like to do for?
Give us some fun facts.
Yeah. What are some? Okay. Yeah. Want to do that? Fun fact about each of you.
In my free time, well, kind of almost every day, I like to dance, paint, compete in pageants, but most of all to compete in Canada Galaxy and help out in the community. I love to help out in my community.
Cool.
Anyone else?
I do competitive cheer, so right now it's crunch time. Like especially like close to Galaxy, it's like really rough, like focusing on two things, because when we come back from Galaxy, it's like maybe a week or two before we start going away again to like competitions.
Oh, nice.
And it's a lot of stress because our coaches are very hard on us, but it's very like worth it. But then I also do enjoy community work as well. I volunteer a lot wherever I can find like volunteering. I'd like to help, and then I do arts and crafts a lot. So
nice.
Do you find your competitive cheer experience? Do you think it helps with preparing for like a competition like Galaxy?
I think they're two different worlds, but they also like complement each other because they're in front of huge audiences, and then like especially because dancing is like way more intense than like doing like pageants to me, and then so that just makes me think that like pageants are getting so much easier for me, and then like it just kind of opens up like a new like I don't know, but like it really does help doing both.
Awesome. How about you, Tara? Can you tell us some fun facts about you?
We get to go.
What do you like to do?
I like to sketch. I like to swim. I like to draw other people. I like to do random stuff.
You're an amazing Cave. I don't know if any of you have seen her sketchbook. She is an amazing. I wish you brought your sketchbook, Tara. She is an amazing. She showed it to me one day, and I'm like, "You're 7? There's no way a 7-year-old drew this."
So what kind of stuff do you like to sketch?
I like to sketch random bodies that go in my head. Like
She seriously does.
yeah.
Like her sketchbook is just people.
Oh, interesting.
Super cool.
She drew me too. I'm gonna frame it. It's gonna be worth something one day.
And I like to sometimes do the peace out hand thing.
Wait, what is that?
Like the the peace
Peace
sign.
out.
She draws
So you
it.
draw that? I've heard that like hands are some of the hardest things to draw.
Is it true, Tara?
Which
Are hands the hardest thing to draw?
no,
What do you think is the hardest thing to draw?
none.
None. She's just a pro, Scott.
If you can imagine it, you can draw it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
How about
Yeah.
our senior queens? Some fun facts about you.
I really enjoy doing blind sports. So I used to be a track athlete, not anymore after having my daughter. Yes, and that's another thing I love doing is playing with my daughter, spending time with my daughter. She's actually going to be competing in Canada Galaxy this October. So that
Cool.
will be fun to just watch her and let her have her moment on stage. Also, I'm hoping one day to get on the goalball team, maybe the national team. It's actually a blind sport that was created after like war vets, and basically you're wearing your blindfolds, and there's 3 players on each side, and the aim is pretty much to get this ball with bells like into the net. So you're like laying down and stopping your body. You're using your body and stopping the ball from getting into the net, and then like you're trying to throw the ball on the opposing team. So that's something that I'm hoping to develop my skills further, and maybe one day I'll be a goalball national athlete.
So wait, so when you say with the bells, so is it so that you can hear?
You can hear
Yeah.
where the ball
That's
is.
Yeah, because it's a blind sport, so it's audibly how you play it. So yeah, it's really fun. I really enjoy it. I've been playing it for a few years now, and just recreationally, and it's been fun. Yeah, so
You're so inspiring.
That's
oh my
cool.
goodness.
So cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's what they say, right? If you want to hone in on like these other senses, right? Like you remove one and then everything else becomes heightened. So yeah, you probably have like amazing hearing.
Yeah.
Well, do you sing? You probably have like amazing tone, right?
oh, I can sing.
Yeah, see? There we
Yeah,
go.
Shaunelle's really good at singing. When we were at our photo shoot, I think it was in Toronto too. She was singing away to the music. She's really good.
Oh, this has got some hidden talents over here.
Canada's Got Talent.
Yeah. How about you, Denise? Some fun. I mean, we know you, but some fun facts that our new viewers.
So fun facts about me are before pageantry ever was something that I was into. Like I grew up doing Taekwondo, so I'm a 3rd-degree black belt. So kind of interesting. I
Don't fight her.
instruct, even though with like my big belly, I'm still the instructor for like the 3 to 6-year-old class for our Taekwondo studio. This way Theo, my son, gets to learn as well. I feel like it's important to know self-defense. You carry yourself differently. There's like a psychology that if you're walking down the street and you're looking confident, you're less likely to get attacked because they look for easy targets, right?
I have heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like for the littles, like boys, girls, it's important to know. Also enjoy swimming, especially now with like a floaty going on. Like the water's extra nice. Before Theo, I used to like long distance running, like half marathons. I used to play piano. Now, if I try to play piano, he's just like, me, and he's like right in there. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of not happening for a while, unless if he's out of the house. What else?
And when she says Theo, she means Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, and he's Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He will dress up and go to his like preschool full costume.
Oh, I love that for him.
Yeah, full
I
costume. You'll see like this
absolutely
one
love that.
child dressed up as a superhero, and I'm like, that's my boy. Yeah.
So for those who are going to be at internationals, if you see Spider-Man, that's Theo.
His he's also named Theo, but yeah.
There you go. In the chats, we have Destiny in the chat saying, good morning, watching from sunny Toronto.
Morning.
Hello.
Hey, girl.
It is. We're in a heat wave right now, right?
We are.
It's been really, really, really warm these last few days. Yesterday, I think that's why it was so boiling inside the pageant hall yesterday. We were getting cooked, and then even backstage, it was like even hotter.
Yeah.
It was just so warm.
There's AC.
It was
I-
body AC.
Yeah.
It was like built into the wall, like, you know, the ones that are on the walls. So depending on
So it
where,
depends
you,
where you
were,
were.
you either got blasted with it and you feel it as you're walking by.
Oh, okay.
And backstage was not one of those places that had it. So.
With all the bodies, because you said there were a lot of people as
Yeah.
well. So
And it was the venue, like it's like most of the space was in front, like where the audience is in the stage. So backstage was like a tiny room.
I feel like backstage was smaller than the studio.
Oh yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah.
And then they had a garage door open out the back, and they set up some extra tents so they could do more makeup out there. But then for a huge part of the day, it was raining, so they had to move inside. So it was just like it was a lot. There were a lot of people squished on top of each other, but it was fun.
lots of humidity just for stage, you know.
It's exactly what you need.
Shiny skin.
Yeah.
Daniela, the choreographer, right after Little Miss, I went backstage and she's like, my hair is just so frizzy now. She's like, you saw me when you first got here. I'm like, yeah, you should go outside. It was intense.
Well, you gave me some of those because I was like, "Am I shiny?"
You took my blotting papers. Did you leave it there?
I think no, they're here. They're
I'm like, I don't have them.
Yeah, Regine gave me some blotting papers, and I was like,
I purposely brought them because I knew you were going to need them.
"Oh, that's nice."
I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
need it. I'm like, take it.
I was getting.
I'm like, you need it. Take it.
Yeah. But we got through. We should do the ads. We're about the
Yes,
halfway part,
let's
right?
do it.
Okay, everybody. Today's episode. Oh, 1411. Hey, Thomas. What's up? Welcome.
Hey, Thomas.
We're about to do the ads, so enjoy these wonderful ad reads, Thomas. Today's episode of The Sit Down is brought to you by some very important people. They make this show possible. They, of course, are advertisers. Let's meet them. The Toronto real estate market is growing and changing every day. In these challenging times, you need someone in your corner. Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, is committed to looking out for you. She'll go the extra mile to ensure you have all the information you need to make a decision you can feel confident about. Purchasing a home is one of the biggest financial investments you'll make in life. Don't leave it to chance. Call Jeanette McKenzie at Forest Hill Signature. She's my Realtor. Yes, that's right. The place I'm in. She helped me find it. She's my Realtor, and she could be yours. Call today at 416-523-0408 or email at jmckenziehomes@gmail.com. Jewelry forever. Conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East, Markham. They do custom-made jewelry, damaged jewelry repairs. They do watch battery changing. They do laser engraving.
And they even clean your jewelry like they cleaned mine.
They do everything. They also do regular maintenance too. So if you need
Yeah.
resizing, all that stuff, they do it all done on site. Jerry at Jewelry Forever is a fantastic artist. If you have a vision,
My ring.
there you go. If you have a vision for something custom you'd like made, he can make it for you. Something got damaged, he can fix it for you. And they also have a beautiful selection of things already there that you can purchase. And we have a great deal worked out with them, don't we, Regine?
Yes, we do. If you go in and let them know that Scott and Regine sent you, you'll get 15% off your entire purchase.
15%, 15%. Mention the show. Tell them Scott and Regine sent you. Get a great deal. Also, follow them on Instagram. Follow them on TikTok. They have a lot of really cool behind-the-scenes videos of repairs he does. You can learn a lot of things.
And let them know that Scott and Regine sent you to their TikToks as well.
Even better. And find out more at jewelryforever.ca. Beautified by Romina.
Internationally trained hair and makeup artist. She is the official hair and makeup artist of the Sit Down. In fact, while Scott was doing warm-up yesterday, she just went straight to his face.
Yep.
As you see in the videos, she not only does the Sit Down, but she also does everything from pageant headshots. I mean, she's done mine and some of the girls here as well. She also does weddings, engagements, baby showers, wedding showers, date nights. If you just want to feel good about yourself and be beautified, she'll do it for you.
Anywhere you need to be made up, she can make you up.
There you go. Check her out on Instagram and Facebook at Beautified by Romina.
If you would like to advertise on the show, it's very easy, right, Regine?
It's simple. All you guys have to do is email us at radioshowad, that's radioshowad@gmail.com.
That's right, people. We do the show live every week, and we do the ads live week to week. What's that mean? It means you can personalize them week to week. Do you have an event, a sale, something happening at a particular time, in a particular place? You let us know. We let your potential client base know in real time. It's a great way to build a brand new relationship with a brand new audience. Get in touch. Radio Show Ad, radioshowad@gmail.com. And we're back. Hello.
We have more people in the chat.
Yeah, so what's up, Thomas? Welcome. And we have a question here from Melissa Gregory. She says, "Hi, Galaxy Queens."
Hi.
But that's not the question. She was just saying hi.
Because question mark, hi, Galaxy.
Hi, Galaxy Queens. Okay. Do you guys feel like the title changed you? Who wants to answer first?
It definitely made me more confident. I came first runner-up the first time I competed in Canada Galaxy, and came back the next year and won the Miss Preteen Galaxy Canada title, and it definitely has boosted up my confidence.
Amazing.
Cool.
I think it changed me for the better, I would say, because I did work really hard, and it showed me that, like, never stop with, like, your dreams and passions, and to keep trying until you get it. And that's what I did, and it's opened so many opportunities for me, and I'm so glad that I decided to keep going. So,
Awesome.
For me, I don't feel that the title has changed me. I think going in, I knew who I was and what I wanted to stand for. However, I do think that I'm able to reach a wider audience with my title. So obviously every day I learn something new, and there's been new experiences because of having the title. So I've been learning through having this title, and obviously winning such a grand title as this, I've definitely learned and grown with the title, but I don't believe that it's changed me.
Cool.
Very good point. You're still you.
Yeah.
At the end, yeah, we're still ourselves. But it gives you a platform. Well, it changes you in the sense that you learn to be more time efficient. You learn to hustle, pick up your speed, and get things done. Whereas before, if you don't have something that you're working towards, right, it may, your pace is the same. You don't change. So
Very true.
in terms of change, it's more of like self-development, like get things done. Yeah.
How about you, Tara, as the little miss? How has your title changed you?
Hasn't really changed me. I like to be myself, usually. And have fun with everyone here, like my friends.
Yeah. Great answer.
There you go. Thank you for the question.
Yeah.
So who here has seen the Barbie movie?
Me.
I have.
How do you go?
Just seemed like
Great
a logical segue.
transition.
It's a good segue. Okay, sorry. Who's seen it?
Me.
I have.
I have.
1, 2. So just you two have seen it?
Yeah.
Tara, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, so all three of you have
The
seen it?
littles have
And
seen it.
you two have not yet seen it?
No.
All right, okay.
However, I did wear pink because it's been trendy lately because of the Barbie. So
Oh, yeah.
Barbie core to
Yeah, that's true.
to my core.
Yeah, I'm seeing that everywhere. It's like, it's pretty amazing how.
Is that why you got little?
It was, yeah. I was also, little pink flowers for exactly that reason.
Great, great idea.
Okay, so you three, give
Do
me
you
your.
recommend it? Yay
Yeah.
or nay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay.
Yay.
All right, give me your spoiler-free review of the Barbie movie.
I can
No
do that.
spoilers.
So I think so some people were saying like it wasn't good, and then like there's different like mixed reviews about it, which like not a lot of people want to go see it because like some people are like, oh yeah, it's not worth it, but I definitely think it is worth it, and a lot of people did cry at some parts. And I was one of those people. And yeah, it's just like this. I think the part that people didn't like, probably the switches. And that's all I'm going to say.
Okay. I like that. I like that's a good
That
review because
cliffhanger.
yeah, you left me with like, oh, now I got to find out what that is.
Switch?
But I will say, if a movie can make you cry, it usually means that there was something they did something right? Because in order to make you cry, they have to connect with you on some emotional level, right? So you recommend. And what about you two? What do you guys think?
I did not cry. I kind of teared up. It was when
Oh, no spoilers.
Wait, tearing up is partially crying. It's like, okay.
I was crying then.
Okay.
It was very interesting. I usually, when I watch movies, I sometimes get bored, but this one had me into it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's intriguing.
Okay, that's good.
How
That's
about
good.
you, Tara?
Until I saw Barbie riding the skates, I started telling my dad to get skates.
Oh, so it inspired you to try something new.
Yeah.
Nice. So that wasn't a
Cool.
spoiler because we all know that Barbie was on skates
Yeah.
at some
I
point.
love the part.
Wait, no spoilers.
Well, no, it's you can give little light.
No, I feel like if you trust Tara, go ahead.
I like the part when it's like her feet are like straight and then everyone starts screaming.
Oh, we saw that in a preview.
Oh, yeah, they
We saw
showed that in the trailer,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Really
So she
sorry.
goes. She goes. Is it roller skates? She goes, or like ice skates? What does she do?
She was like roller skating.
Oh.
Like little balls under.
So you want
I
to
see.
do roller
So now you want to do
skating
roller
now?
skating?
Yeah.
I could see you doing
I don't
that.
recommend that.
Why?
I've tried it too.
I like to roller skate.
I've broke my ankle twice.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
I
On-
tried
But
so
Tati,
hard.
you break your bones all the time. Knock on
True,
wood.
That's true, but like, no, that was like the main reason. It was so bad. Like, I kept
no.
on going back with the one roller skate on to the hospital.
You're so funny.
So this was on. So roller skates. You broke your ankle. Do you ice skate at all? Do you?
Yes, I did.
Did you break
So
your ankle there?
Well, yeah. Do you find there's a difference between? Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Is there? Because I've never roller skated before, but I've done lots of ice skating. I'm just or roller blading, for example. I'm just wondering, do you find there's a difference between the two?
I don't think so, but one has more balance than the other.
Which one is that?
The roller skates has a bit more balance than ice skating.
Mm-hmm.
Ice skating took me, I want to say, not as long, like 2 days to like get going, but like roller skates was harder but more platform.
I see. Okay. Oh, you're adjusting.
Just
Oh.
continue.
So, but you broke your ankle actually roller skating.
Yeah, next to my house, like, I was supposed to go down, like, with one of my friends or my mom or my brother, but, like, no, I went down by myself because I'm like, I can do it this time. And that time was not the time. Everybody was out the house. I didn't have my phone with me. So I was just, like, on the floor and my ankle was going the other way.
Oh.
And then I had, like, thank God somebody came back. And then, like, they drove me and my ankle was just kind of there.
Gosh.
So you just like bladed all the way to the hospital, essentially. Is that what you said earlier?
They put me in like the car, and then when we got there, like, because since I broke my ankle like a lot of times, they already like kind of knew what I was there for.
They had your file.
Hey, I'm back, and it was the same ankle, so it's not healed.
Because I think it's true. Once you've broken a bone, it's easier to break it again in the same place. Is that true?
No, actually, I've broken my ankle this ankle 4 times.
4
In
times?
different places, never the same spot.
Jeez.
Wow.
I think maybe the ankle as a whole is weaker.
I think you need to do like ankle weights. No, seriously, your ankle weights will help strengthen.
True.
When I used to work out with Buff Boy for Galaxy, actually, and for Miss Universe Canada, he was like, ankle weights will be your best friend, so that when you are on stage for a long time in your heels, your ankle has that support. I think that was like the best advice he ever gave me, and he's not even a pageant girl.
Building up the heels wearing muscles.
Or even tippy toe, like when you're just standing, just tippy toe every now and then.
Doesn't work for me. My ankle like pops when I do
Okay,
that.
ankle weights, because then it'll wrap around your whole ankle and it'll support it at the same time.
I'll try it out.
I got mine from Canadian Tire.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, there's more people in the chat.
Let's see, guys. I was getting a new laptop plus. Oh, Thomas is getting a new laptop and gaming headphones. So sick, nice.
Never watched the Barbie movie, but I did watch the new Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir movie.
Have you guys watched that?
There's a movie?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I did not know
Fun
that.
fact.
Do you guys know what Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir is?
Yeah.
I have no idea. What is that?
All the juniors are like, yeah.
What is it? Is it a show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain what it is, but like I haven't seen it in like a while, but like there's a movie that's kind of crazy. I kind of want to see it now.
No wonder you all got so shocked. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Cool. Is
The
it,
title's cool. Miraculous Ladybug.
Yeah.
on my
No,
list
it's
of movies.
Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's all
they
one
can
thing.
like transform into a ladybug.
And a black cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool.
oh, cartoon or computer animation or?
Yeah.
Interesting.
On my list of movies.
We learned something new
There
today.
you go. Thanks, Thomas.
Yeah.
Thanks, Thomas. Anyway, so Barbie movie, yes, go see it.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay.
All right,
Interesting.
I will go see it
I'm contemplating it.
because I've seen Oppenheimer, which is rated R, so you guys probably aren't going to see that one.
I
But
can't see it,
yeah.
but I wanted to see it. But
eventually,
I
you'll see
watch
it.
I watch Elemental.
Me
Oh
too.
yeah, you talked about that.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. I watched Elemental. I've watched Little Mermaid, but I haven't. Have you watched Little Mermaid?
I've watched clips of it.
same.
I've
That's
watched
all.
the original like 1960s
Yeah.
or whatever version.
I love that movie.
You haven't seen the new one?
No.
Are you interested in seeing the new one?
See, like the new ones, I feel like it would just spoil the old class.
She's on the same brainwave as you.
Oh, you're like that too?
Yeah. I've not liked any of
the new
the
ones?
remakes.
Yeah.
And so I said it last week, like, because we was like, oh, you're gonna see it in theater. I'm like, I'll wait for streaming for that one because I'm like, I feel like I've been burned too many times. So
I liked it,
you did like it?
but I do prefer the original.
I was gonna watch The Little Mermaid, the new one, and when we were going, my brother didn't want to see it anymore, so we had to watch Elemental. But Elemental was very, very interesting too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
liked Elemental.
You liked it?
Yeah.
I'll probably see that one as well. Although, honestly, I'll wait for streaming for that one. But
So Denise, did you watch the new Spider-Man movie with your Spider-Man, or is it too mature for him? you
Yeah,
think?
right now the stuff he watches is also the 1960s versions
Love
of
it.
Spider-Man. And he's
yeah.
just like, he just watches that on repeat. He loves it.
He's a classic boy.
I know.
so you're like, yeah. What's the original theme song? Spider-Man.
Oh, he sings it. And if we're driving, he's like, Mommy, can you sing it with me? I'm like, okay. So we're singing in the car the Spider-Man theme song. He has like one of our iPods and he will play it on repeat. We're like, please die soon, please die soon.
I was gonna say an iPod. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Got all the classics going on.
I love
great.
that. Oh, I wish you brought Theo. I haven't seen him since he was a baby.
Yeah, I know. He's a rambunctious toddler now.
You know what I just realized, Denise?
What?
When you joined Canada Galaxy, you had just had Theo.
I know. He was 6 months old.
And now you're going to internationals pregnant.
Yeah.
And then maybe at Canada Galaxy's nationals, you might have another newborn.
Isn't that crazy?
Full circle.
I know, it really is. Like, for
my
some
God.
reason, the Mrs. journey for me, because I never thought, first of all, after you get married, ever do a
Yeah.
pageant again. I didn't even know that Mrs. was a thing. And then especially after having a kid, I'm like, definitely that probably is not a thing. And then all of a sudden,
Here you are.
Cindy comes into my life, several years after Miss Universe Canada, and she's just like, Mrs. And I'm like, oh, but Cindy, like, I'm just about to have a baby. No, it's okay. Like, it's completely fine. I'm like, are you sure? And then a newborn, like crying backstage. Yeah, it's completely fine. You're a Mrs. It's expected.
We loved having Theo backstage.
Yeah,
He
and so
calmed me down.
It's been all like very family oriented, this whole Mrs. journey for me, like 100%. Like, he's been with me, and now even with the appearances, now because he's older, if he sees me going in for a picture, Leah knows this, he has to be in the picture. He's just like, and we're like, oh no, not for this one, Theo. No, I want you as well. It's
That's
not
the
fair.
cutest.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's
that's
just
cute.
he's loving it.
Oh, I love that. That's so crazy. And your daughter, Shaunelle, is going to be joining Canada Galaxy as Little Miss.
Yes.
We're having like generational stuff going on today. Is she excited? Are you
She is excited, but I'm trying my best not to overwhelm her too much. I do want to get her a coach eventually closer to pageant time, but now I'm just kind of like taking it in stride, giving her like minutes at a time to practice. She's watching me practice, so hopefully it's like getting ingrained into her mind what pageantry is all about. Granted, she's been there to watch me at both of the nationals to see, you know, what I've done already, and that's actually what wanted her to get back into pageantry, because she actually inspired me to go into pageants, because she was doing pageants younger, when she was much younger, and then I realized, okay, she was a little afraid, so I took her out, and then I ended up going into pageants. But yeah, she's super excited, and you know, going to appearances and trying to figure out this whole pageant stuff out, because she's so small. So
How old is she?
she's gonna be 6 in August, so yeah, she's not even 6 yet, so she's still, you know, loving
When in August? Is her birthday during the pageant?
It's the 28th. So literally when we're flying back.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's going to be a pageant birthday week for us.
surprise,
Yeah.
I mean, Tara was able to do it at 6 years old, so I'm sure she'll be able to do it too.
Yeah.
And for
So Tara, do you have any advice for future Little Miss candidates? Like, what should they work on? What should their parents help them with?
maybe more practicing every day.
When you say practicing, what should they practice?
They should practice interview
Mm-hmm.
for 20 days and walk practice for 15 days maybe.
Okay.
And the gown probably just 10 days.
So you put them on like a training plan.
Perfect. I like that. I like that. She's
Got
actually.
the days down. That's amazing.
20 days, 10 days, 10 days. Got it.
Amazing.
Great job.
Maybe get Regine.
There you go. I'd be more than happy to work with her.
We should probably move to our final segment. Yeah. Do we?
Oh my goodness. Yes, let's do it.
If we have a little time after, there's we'll see afterwards. But we do have a special segment we do on every episode, and I understand we have a representative for Team Canada Galaxy.
Yeah.
So everybody, it is time for this week's edition of the Barrel of Monkeys World Championship.
I can't hear it.
Just playing the title. Okay, so who was our representative? I believe is
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so have you ever played this before?
Yeah, but it was when I was younger, and
All right.
I was really good at it then. I don't know how good I will be now.
And this is why she nominated herself.
All right, let's see. So what I'll do is I'll explain how we do it on the show, and that way you'll know what to do. So it starts. It's sitting on the table. I'll put a minute on the timer. I'll go 3, 2, 1, go. You'll grab the monkeys barrel, pour out the monkeys. You can put the barrel aside. You pick up a monkey. Okay. You use this monkey to pick up another monkey. You use that monkey to pick up another monkey, and so on and so forth. If you end up with 2 monkeys on the same arm like that, that will only count as 1, because we're counting chains of like links of monkeys. Okay, so this would count. The one in your hand doesn't count towards your total, so this would be 3 monkeys. Okay. Do you have any questions? Does everything make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So
She's been prepared. I bet you she's like, I haven't played this in a while. She probably played it like
training.
last night. She's like, I know I'm gonna do it. I gotta do it.
Okay, so I will hand you this, and I guess maybe you can maybe push forward and maybe pour it somewhere
move
here.
that
Yeah, don't worry about your
glass.
microphone or whatever. You could just
Scooch forward.
scooch forward, and you can pour them sort of here, I guess.
Yeah.
This little clearing, clear the cables.
Oh yeah, she's so far from the table.
Yeah. Okay.
We have a
so-
new layout today, folks.
Yeah. So here you go. I'm gonna hand you that. Okay. So, hang on.
Tara, we can still see you back there. Don't worry.
Okay. Let me get the timer ready.
Are you ready?
Get 1 minute on the clock. Hang on.
Alrighty. No pressure.
Timer.
She's very she's a competitive dancer, okay? Don't forget.
I know you can see the focus.
Yeah, she is a competitive dancer, and she is a competitive beauty queen. So let's see it.
All right.
Ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
3,
Hang on. 3,
2.
2, 1, go. All right. She's got a monkey. 2. That's it. Just stay calm. Stay collected. You got this. There you go. Find an opening. You can do it. Oh, monkey jumped off. The cables are not helping. Oh no, it's kind of a...
You got 20 seconds, Leah.
Oh no.
You said you wanted to do it.
You can do this. Just keep on.
Trucking.
This is
10.
harder than I thought.
8, 7,
Okay.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh no, Leah. 1.
Hey, at least you got 2.
2 monkeys was the total. Well,
I'm sorry, guys, that we picked Leah for this.
so how do you feel about your? How did it go? Tell us. Walk us through how did your performance go there?
It was harder than I thought. I didn't think it would be that hard, especially when you were showing it. You were.
I know, he looks like a pro.
Yeah.
To be fair, he has shown how to do this every week.
I've had some time to prepare.
Every week.
Okay, well let's take a look at the standings here and see where we're sitting now. So first place is still James Nickel of Cleveland Sound Lab, still
And then-
a commanding lead.
Yeah.
10 monkeys he got.
Oh.
And then we have in second place Scott Dion Brown, Thea Asadilio, and myself
Yep.
with 9 monkeys. Last year's Team Canada, Leticia is in third with
8 monkeys.
And she's tied there with East of Nowhere, our girl Jenna Marie Donnelly, Anna Goldsmith, Mika from JDL Cupid Arch. There's a
Alona.
lot of them.
And Alona
I'm not
Fiandaca.
going to keep reading it.
But with 2 monkeys, you are actually tied with Josh Crudis. He's a great actor. But with 2 monkeys, you guys are enjoying last place together. But you know what? These things happen.
That's okay.
That's okay. You know what? And
She was so confident too. What happened, Leah?
Too much pressure.
Yeah, I think
it was.
so.
You know what I will say though? I think this was it was a pretty unique situation, like the cables in this area,
Yeah.
So
I
it
thought you
was.
used a
it
small
didn't-
table over
they
there.
It didn't cooperate, but it's okay. Everybody, that concludes this week's edition of the Barrel of Monkeys World Championship. All right.
I mean, to be fair, we are in the works. Folks, we've actually started planning our World Championship redemption for everyone to come back on.
Yes.
With a special episode.
Yep.
So
We're planning. We want to do an episode where we just do Barrel of Monkeys the whole time.
And I realized Leah's
yeah.
probably going to be in Florida that week, so maybe we'll talk about moving the date.
Yeah, we'll find another day. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Hang on.
We'll find a date.
Yeah.
So why don't we wrap up with because we got to pretty much wrap up pretty much now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so why don't we quickly go down the line to promote either? I guess you guys can mention any social media that you guys want to talk about, and also maybe talk about the promote Team Canada Galaxy, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's start with Denise.
Okay.
So my social media handles.
Yeah.
So it's for Instagram, it's at Mrs. Galaxy Northern Canada, or just Denise Garrido Official is my personal.
Okay.
And same thing with Facebook, Mrs. Galaxy Northern Canada, Denise Garrido Official for Facebook.
Cool.
Yeah, Instagram is Ms. Galaxy Canada, and you can follow me also on my own personal Instagram, which is the one and only Shaunelle. Facebook is Shaunelle Gregory.
Perfect. And how do you spell Shaunelle?
Oh, right. Interesting spelling. Shaunelle. It's more like a Shaunelle. Yes.
And I'm sure a lot of our viewers, if they were following the Ms. Galaxy Canada page, you're already there. So
Yes.
good job.
On Instagram and Facebook, it's Junior Miss Galaxy Canada. Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
I don't know if mine's on Facebook or not, but
It is.
my title is Miss Preteen Galaxy Canada for Instagram and Facebook. And then my personal is 01Leah01.
And what's your TikTok so people can follow your web series too?
Oh,
Leah _pageants, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Cool. We'll add all those links in the description as well.
And yourself? What is your social media handles?
Little Miss Galaxy Canada.
There you go. So simple. Little Miss Galaxy Canada on Instagram and Facebook. And for all of you who are interested in watching them compete internationally, it is August 23rd to 27th in Orlando, Florida. If you want to get tickets, because I'm sure they're on sale, make sure you check them out on Facebook and Instagram. And I believe they also have a website, which is maybe on their Facebook page.
We can add it down below as well.
And if you're interested in Canada Galaxy, because this is the 5th year, which is amazing to see Canada Galaxy grow to what it is. It is going to be on October 12th to 15th, celebrating their 5th anniversary.
That's for Canada Galaxy.
Canada Galaxy, yep.
Cool.
And I believe they are still accepting delegates. So if you want to be a little miss all the way up to a missus, make sure you reach out to our good friend Cindy, who is on Facebook and Instagram at Canada Galaxy Pageants.
Awesome. Hey, Regine, where can people find you?
You all can find me on my YouTube channel for The Pageant Sit Down. This upcoming Wednesday, actually, I am interviewing Elizabeth Marnock. She's going to a different seat this week. She's competing for Captivating Pageants in a couple of weeks. So cool. I'll be interviewing her. So make sure you check it out Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. You can also follow me on Instagram, Instagram and TikTok, at It's Regine Alaina. For pageant coaching, it's pageant coaching, Regine Alaina. And yeah, that's where y'all can find me. Scott.
Yeah.
Where can people find you if they really want to?
You can find me right here where you're watching this very video, youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown. That's the best place to follow me. You can get all the videos. You get the sit down, you get the music, you get the unboxing videos, the vlogs, the gaming, all of it. youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter, although I think Twitter's rebranded. Is it called X now?
What?
I'm not on Twitter, so I don't know.
I think Elon Musk is changing the name to, I noticed on my phone the logo has changed. It still says Twitter underneath, but the name, it's like the logo's like an X.
Because no one's on it anymore, so it's like
I guess. Yeah. But yeah, I think he's very interesting because he's got like SpaceX and I think he's like in the anyways. Whatever it's called, you can find me there. Instagram as well. Mind you, all of those accounts, they're really satellites for the YouTube channel. YouTube is the best place. You can follow the show.
Yes, please.
The Sit Down with SDB on TikTok, The Sit Down with SDB on Instagram and Threads, and Sit Down Scott on X. You can also find The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown on Facebook, and you can also watch the show on Spotify and a few other podcasting platforms, so wherever you want to watch. If you've enjoyed the episode, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, boop it, next week, we've got a pre-taped episode with...
It's a great episode.
Yep, Darren of Black Creek Rain, and he'll be on performing some live acoustic music in studio.
Definitely watch it. I think it's inspiring.
It's inspiring.
It's inspiring.
Definitely. Yes. So Team Canada Galaxy, thank you guys all for being here. All the best of is it like theater? I shouldn't say good luck, I should say break a leg. Is that similar? So I guess
unless you're Tatiana.
Okay, well, all the best at your competition. I hope you guys all have a great time.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Like I said earlier, this group of women are super resilient. They've been working really hard and for a very long time to get to international. So I'm super excited for all of you to go. It's going to be an opportunity and a life-changing moment for all of you. Just take it in. I know it can get stressful. I know, Denise, you're going from Miss Universe Canada to Galaxy. Take it all in. Now start relaxing while you can. Enjoy the rest of your summer, and just be in the moment. And if Cindy gets upset, Cindy will get upset. Just give her some food, right, Cindy? That works, right? And just take everything as is win or lose, Denise, I always quote Denise every time I talk to people about competing because it's such a great quote, is that only one person is destined for the crown. And I think it's all of them. I'm just saying.
Well, there we go. Everybody, thank you guys for being here. I guess, well, it's hard to cheers the camera, but why don't we have all of them wave goodbye?
Yes.
So everybody, thank you guys all for tuning in. Well, I'll send the camera. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know. But all of you, thank you. Everybody waved in unison.
Yeah, no, we saw it. We saw it.
But yes, everybody, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you all next week. And thank you for watching. And you guys can wave goodbye and also say goodbye, too. Okay. So take it away. Close us out. Thank you guys for being here. And here's Team Canada Galaxy.
Bye.
Bye.